Hi, Laura here at Vie Childfree, reporting back on the February on the Ground question. Well, the February on the Ground question was, how does being child-free have the most positive impacts on your life? And what do you foresee as future positive impacts? First, thanks to all of you who wrote in here, as well as on child-free discussion forums out there. Let's start with part one of the question first. Now, I got a lot of different kinds of responses. One person even wrote in a list of 50 things. But in reading them all, really things boil down to three different areas. Lots of people wrote in and talked about what they get to do as a result of being child-free. Now, most people talked about being able to pursue a higher education. Others talked about having the opportunity to really devote themselves to their careers. Many people talked about how they could pursue things outside their work life that really are important and matter to them. And others talked about how they are allowed to go travel and try new adventures. Now, others focus more on what they get to have and how that's impacted their lives. Get to haves that I heard or read most had to do with less stress and more solo time that they need and love. They get to have time and have a great committed or marital relationship. They get to have more time to be able to help their friends, families, loved ones. And also a lot of people talked about how they get to have more money and economic freedom. Now, a lot of people talked about freedom in general as well as independence, both of which I find from talking to many child-free that it's important to many child-free out there. But what struck me most is really how lots of people talked about how being child-free has impacted them in a more personal way, how it's given them a kind of empowerment. As one person wrote, it's given him the courage to go against the norm. Or as another person put it, that it's given him the courage to not follow life's script or be burdened by it. Others wrote about it more in terms of being able to just, in so many words, feel like a more complete and full person. Love that. Now, as far as in the future, what do you think people said most? How they think being child-free is going to impact them positively in the future? Well, let's just say it involves cash. A lot of people talked about how they envision having more financial security, as well as being able to. You'd be surprised how many people are wanting to retire early and have a game plan already in play of going to make that happen. So really, in the now and in the future, for men and women, really being child-free allows people the opportunity to live their lives as they want to live it, and really all the fulfillment that comes with that. So let's focus on child-free women for a moment. March is Women's History Month. So this month I want to focus on child-free women and the child-free women we love, that is. So here's the question. Who's your favorite child-free woman and why? Now, she can be dead or alive, famous or not, someone you know personally or not. Any child-free woman, as long as you consider her your favorite or child-free woman that you love. So, click this question in the On the Ground section to your right. Write as much as you'd like, and as always, I'll report back.